This is row 8, where we start to work the live loop cable, and we're also going to expand that to 2 live loop cable stitches, and we're going to add a second stitch to the colour 1 channel center post single crochet. So this row starts with a front post extended single crochet. Next we are going to work the live loop stitch that's on the stitch holder. So we put our hook in, yarn over, pull it through, yarn over and pull it through again like a simple single crochet. Next we're going to create a second live loop single crochet by working on the next front post stitch. So putting our hook behind the post, yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, pull it through again. So that's 2 loops on the hook. And then we're going to form the boundary stitch, which is the standard front post extended single crochet. So putting our hook back through the same post, yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, pull it through again. So that's our standard front post single crochet. We'll now take the stitch holder off the previous row and put it onto the center 2 stitches. So leaving the boundary stitches loose. And then we slip our hook out, leaving just 1 loop on the hook, and then pick up the last loop as well. So we've got 2 on the hook, yarn over, pull it through to complete the extended front post single crochet. Chain to change colour to colour 2, and just tighten that colour 1 yarn a little bit so it doesn't leave a bulging loop. Carrying the float of colour 1, putting our hook into the centre of colour 2 stitch, yarn over, pull it through, yarn over and pull it through, yarn over and pull it through to complete that stitch. And then we're going to work the second colour 2 centre post stitch, so putting our hook into the centre of the V, bringing back a loop, and then this time we change back to colour 1, so completing that stitch with a colour 1, yarn over, pull it through, just tightening colour 2 so we don't have a bulge, and then we go on to make the second side of the portal. So putting our hook behind the front post stitch, yarn over, pull it through once and twice and the third time to complete the first front post extended single crochet, and then we go on to work the cable stitch on the stitch holder. So putting our hook into the loop, yarn over, pull it through, yarn over and pull it through again. So we've got 2 on the hook now. Then we go on to make our new live loop stitch here on the second front post stitch. So putting our hook behind the post, yarn over, pull it through and putting it through again to give us 3 on the hook, and then we make the final boundary stitch, which is a front post extended single crochet. So going back behind the same post, yarn over, pull it through once and twice. So we've now got 4 loops on the hook, removing our stitch holder from the previous row and picking up the center 2 stitches. I'm going to change to these stitch holders, a little bit easier to get into the center here. Picking up those 2 loops and keeping them safe for the next row, and we slip our hook out with just 1 on the hook and then the last loop as well, and then yarn over and pull it through to complete the extended single crochet. And now we're going to expand this channel, the center post extended single crochet, into 2 stitches. So we put our hook into the center, yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, pull it through again, and then we go back into the same center V to do that again. That's row 8. It's exciting. We're starting to see some cable action with 2 loops on our stitch holders. We do that 4 more times and away we go. Thank you.